Happy Thanksgiving. I am glad you are here and I am thankful for you. I appreciate you and appreciate you watching this video and being a part of the Faster Freedom community. However, that is not the point of this video. The point of this video is to show you something else that I am thankful for, something that changed my life and that can change your life too. The thing that I am thankful for and the thing that changed my life is my understanding of debt and leverage and how when you combine the two, you can create a lot of freaking money fast in real estate. So I'm going to roll on the whiteboard here in a second and I'm going to show you exactly how to utilize debt and leverage to create a lot of money in real estate with a pretty simple example. Let's go. All right, here I'm going to simply try to explain in a simple example how leverage works and how using leverage in real estate can really expand and kind of exponentially grow your wealth. But before I get rocking, please make sure to hit that like button. I would really appreciate it. Let's get to the whiteboard. All right, so we're going to talk about real estate leverage. I'm going to use $50,000 as just an example. I know not everyone has that amount of money, but this is more of a mindset thing than an actual tactical thing here, which is more important in my opinion anyway. I think 90% of my success in the past few years has been mindset related, the other 10% tactical. Off of that sidebar. So let's say you have $50,000. I know not everyone has $50,000, but this is more of just a mindset type thing and hoping to kind of change your mindset and shift your mindset to help you understand what leverage and real estate can do together. I'm thankful for them and I want you to be thankful for them. So let's use this example and kind of work through it and hopefully you'll kind of get your eyes opened if you're not already aware of the power of real estate and leverage. So let's say you put that $50,000 in the stock market and you make 8%. That's pretty standard. You know, over the past several years, obviously it's gone up and down. It's been less, it's been more. But on average, the stock market usually does 7 to 8%. So let's round up and say you made 8%. That equals $4,000. That's not too bad, right? I mean, it would take you 13 years to get your money back, that 50 grand back, but let's not worry about that. You made 4 grand, that's pretty good. However, if you want that money, you're going to have to pay taxes on it. Now, there's different tax brackets and the laws are potentially changing. So let's just keep it simple and conservative and say you have to pay 25% tax on that. So what your actual bring home on that is gonna be is $3K, all right? Sorry for that K, that's supposed to be 1,000. $3,000. So you made $3,000 on your $50,000 investment. Extremely passive, not horrible, but man, you can do a lot better. So let's do that same example in real estate now. So let's say you use that same $50,000, but you leveraged it and put 20% down on a rent-ready rental property that is rent-ready, ready to rent, and you even have professional management on top of that. So you don't have to do anything. This is passive, and if you have a real estate property that is rent-ready when you buy it and you have somebody else manage it for you, that's passive as well. So let's assume that. Let's assume these both are passive. So let's say you put 20% down. With 20% down, you can buy a $250,000 property. Now, I'm going to get into some numbers, but just look at that. With $50,000 in the stock market, that asset that you have or that value, whatever you're looking at, that investment is a $50,000 investment. With leverage, you're using that $50,000, but you are controlling and you have access to all the benefits of a $250,000 investment. So that in itself is awesome. Let's talk a little bit about cash flow. So depending where your property is, you know, lots of times if the property's rent ready, you can get, you know, $500 a month cash flow. So let's say that's what you're making, because that's pretty standard, I think. And you're getting that for 12 months. So that's $6,000 that you're getting a year. So you are getting double what you are getting on the stock market. So literally just on the surface, it's double the money. And you might be thinking, well, don't you have to pay taxes on that? Not usually though. You pay little to no taxes on your cash flow because you get depreciation along with other tax benefits of owning a real estate property or company. You know, off the top, you get depreciation. I'm not going to go into detail on that today, but you're going to pay little to no taxes potentially on that profit. So on the surface, you're getting double the money, but that's not even the most exciting part. All right, so what we're going to do is let's flash forward 10 years from now and see what this investment looks like. Ready? Man, I didn't age at all. It's been 10 years. Let's go back and look at this investment. 10 years from now, if you're taking that money every single year at the end of the year from your gains in stocks, you would have made $30,000 with the taxes that you've already paid. That $4,000, taxes down to $3,000. So you made $30,000 in 10 years passively. You didn't make your money back yet, but that's not too bad. And that 50K is still there. So it's still 50K and you added 30K. So that 50K kind of turned into 80K. That's not too bad. Let's see what happened in real estate. Here's where it gets fun. That $250,000 house 10 years later conservatively is going to be worth $350,000. And you had a $200,000 mortgage on it, it's going to be paid down to $150,000. So that 50 grand turned into $200,000 in equity. With the stock market, it stayed at 50 because you kept taking out the stocks can grow if you continually reinvest those dividends, but if you want them as active cash flow, which you get in real estate, you don't get any gains. So here with real estate, that 50 grand, 10 years later turned into 200,000 and you made $60,000 because in real estate, you get cash flow as well as growth in property value and tenants or rent paying the mortgage down. So that's just one property. In 10 years, you made 60 grand, which is not a ton over a 10-year period, but imagine having 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 100 properties. Plus you have real estate working for you and rental properties working for you. That $250,000 property went up, the mortgage got paid down by the tenant, and that equity that was created is equity. It's net worth. You can use it, you can tap into it. I've tapped into $2.2 million worth of equity over the past couple of years tax-free by pulling that money out. So that money is usable to you. You can pull it out tax-free. If you're doing a cash out refinance, you can pull a home equity line of credit against it. There's so much you can do with that $200,000, and you doubled your active cash flow that you're paying little to no taxes on. That's why I love real estate. That's why I am here every single week putting out multiple videos here. That's why I have a mentorship about this. If you have more information about that, hit the description below. That's why I have free training that's in the description below. And that's why I'm constantly making, 5 to 10 TikToks a week, 5 to 10 Instagrams a week. I'm updating all my stories, 5, 10 times a day, doing these YouTube videos a few times a week, going live on all the platforms to get this message out. That if you understand how to properly leverage debt and leverage real estate, you can create millions and millions of dollars way sooner than you think. Obviously, there's more complexities to it. That's why I have multiple videos. That's why I have the mentorship, the free training, all that. But just know, I am thankful for you. I am more thankful for my family, my wife, my daughter. Didn't want to start the video with that because I think, I know actually that none of you or most of you don't really care about that part of it and would have stopped watching the video. But now that you're here, I am most thankful by far for my beautiful daughter, my beautiful wife. So those are the main things I'm thankful for. But aside from that, not that you care about that, is I am so thankful for real estate and the power of leverage and my knowledge and my understanding of that. So now my whole goal is to help you understand that. So please stick here on this channel. Make sure you're subscribed if you have not. Hit that notification bell so you get notified when new videos come out, as well as when I go live. Because when I go live here on YouTube, there's a ton of questions that I get to and just answer questions for 45 minutes straight and really help people the best I can. And if you have any more interest, check out the links below for some more free things that I can offer. See you on the next one.